The latest episode of New Heights kicked off with Jason immediately bringing up what he called the wildest thing to hit their mentions all Wicca. Pinup tattoo of Travis riding on top of an Accelerator energy drink can, and Travis could barely keep it together while Jason dove into the whole story. Jason explained how Accelerator put out a wild challenge, daring anyone to actually get a pinup tattoo of Travis dare. And the stakes for this dare were pretty high, a ridiculous number of Accelerator cases as a reward. Travis, cracking up and not taking himself too seriously, blurted out, "Did this for a free Accelerator? Hell yeah." Jason, never missing a beat, chimed in, "That's good marketing right there, man." The two brothers riffed and laughed, marveling at how this is exactly the kind of thing that makes Accelerator stand out from the rest. And they kept laughing about the fact that someone out there actually went through with the whole thing. Jason then revealed the mystery fan was a police officer from Ohio named Nick Jones, which made Travis perk up immediately, giving a big shout-out to Jonesy, saying he had to respect a fellow Ohioan for having the guts to get something that bold permanently inked on his skin. Jason, loving every second, read off the details of the story, explaining how Jones got 25 cases of Accelerator and a signed Kelce jersey for his effort, and Travis just shook his head, still laughing, saying the wild story behind the tattoo was almost as good as the tattoo itself. Jason, full of energy, declared, "Even if you don't know it's Travis Kelce, that's a fantastic freaking tattoo. Ballsy. Love it, Nick Jones." Travis nodded, saying he couldn't argue with that, adding that it's always cool to see fans go the extra mile for something they believe in, and that he appreciates the love, even if it does get a little wild from time to time. Jason kept the momentum going, bringing up the Jason Kelce pinup tattoo that went viral last month, with Jason laughing that he wasn't sure if he should be offended or flattered by the whole ordeal. The tattoo artist, Joe the Wizard, had posted a video of the process, and the internet went absolutely nuts. With Jason joking that he'd seen things he could never unsee, Travis, unable to resist, said, "Hey, at least you know people love you." And Jason rolled his eyes, saying yeah, or they've lost their minds. Then the conversation shifted gears as Jason asked Travis about what's coming next, referencing how Travis has been reflecting on his future lately. Travis admitted honestly that he doesn't know how he'll feel a year from now, maybe in March or April, but right now he's got a year left on his contract and a hell of a team with the Chiefs, especially since Patrick Mahomes has become like family to him. Travis said, "I don't know what next year's going to feel like, but I know I've got one more with the Chiefs, and I'm not ready to call it quits yet." Jason, always curious, asked if things might have been different if the Chiefs had managed to beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And Travis admitted that might have changed how he felt, confessing that the loss left a sour taste in his mouth and made him want to come back even stronger for another shot. "I just had a sour taste in my mouth immediately," Travis said, explaining that the disappointment pushed him to commit to another season because he knows he still has more football left in him and he wants to give everything for the kid inside who dreamed of playing at the highest level. He confirmed that he texted Pat McAfee to announce he was coming back, determined to get in the best shape of his life this offseason and give it one more shot at getting back to the mountaintop. Travis declared, "Can't go out like that." And Jason nodded, smiling, saying, "That's the spirit, man. You've still got plenty of gas in the tank." Travis explained that he's using the downtime before the season to recharge, spending time with Taylor Swift and making the most of the summer. He talked about their recent trip to Florida for some summer training, how Taylor came along to support him, and then heading to Nashville for Tight End University, where she joined him. At a few of the events, Jason, interested, asked how it's been having Taylor around more now that she's not on tour, and Travis said it's been awesome. That she's actually excited for the new NFL season because for the first time since they started dating, she's not juggling a crazy tour schedule. He said, "This fall is going to be completely different. It's the first season where she's not constantly flying or working around a tour calendar." Jason jokingly pointed out that now there's no excuse for missing a game, and Travis laughed, saying Taylor's already planning her fall to make sure she can be at as many games as possible, and that it's cool having her support, not just in the stands, but at training and other events as well. Travis described how they've been out and about more, stepping out to sporting events together or grabbing dinner in different cities, but that they're not looking for attention or trying to be in the spotlight, they just want to enjoy each other's company, and sometimes the cameras just happen to be there. Jason asked if it ever gets old, having people watch them everywhere they go. And Travis said, "It's weird sometimes, but you learn to get used to it. And the most important thing is just blocking out the noise and focusing on what matters most." Jason always wanted to keep things moving, switched gears, and asked Travis how he feels about being the subject of so many viral moments. From the tattoo to all the attention with Taylor. And Travis just shrugged, saying he tries not to think about it too much, just does his thing, and lets people have their fun. Travis said, if people want to get crazy tattoos, hey, go for it, as long as it's all love. Jason laughed and said he better not wake up one day and see his own face tattooed on someone's arm again. And Travis said, that's the price of fame, man. Jason then took a moment to remind listeners to subscribe so they don't miss any more wild stories. And Travis echoed him, saying, hit subscribe for more craziness. Returning to football, they dove back into talking about the Chiefs, about how the team is shaping up, and Travis said he feels good, that everyone's hungry and ready to go after another ring, explaining that the bond he's developed with Mahomes is stronger than ever, how they push each other to be better, and how the chemistry on the team is at an all-time high. Jason asked if Travis thinks about life after football, and Travis said the thought crosses his mind occasionally, but he's focused on the present, wanting to give everything he's got to the game and not leave anything on the field. Travis talked a bit about his off-field projects, like the podcast and working with Accelerator, how he enjoys having things to do outside of football, and how it keeps him motivated in all aspects of life. Jason asked if there are any more wild promotions or challenges coming up, and Travis just smiled and said he's always up for something fun. You never know what's next, and that the support from fans, whether it's showing up at games, getting tattoos, or just sending messages, means a lot, and he hopes everyone keeps that energy going into the new season. Jason wrapped up the episode by thanking everyone for listening and reminding them, again, to subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories and surprises. And Travis closed it out by saying he's grateful for the fans, the team, and the journey. So far, explaining that he's ready to work harder than ever, make the most of every opportunity, and hopefully bring another championship back to Kansas City. Jason joked one last time about the tattoo, saying, if anyone out there wants to top that, good luck. Travis just laughed and said, please don't. Before signing off for the week, reminding everyone to stay tuned for more stories, more laughs, and maybe a few more crazy tattoos along the way. The brothers continued their banter, diving deeper into the chaos that comes with fame, with Travis admitting that sometimes he can't wrap his head around the lengths people will go to just to show their support. He said he's seen things on social media that make him laugh and shake his head. And every time he thinks he's seen the wildest thing, someone manages to top it. Jason brought up some of the wild fan art they've received over the years,